Why do JMU students drink the way they do? Most JMU students would say they were not heavy or binge drinkers during high school, so what happens when new students arrive at JMU that suddenly makes them drink so heavily? The self-fulfilling prophecy happens. The self-fulfilling prophecy occurs when a strongly held belief, declared as truth, sufficiently influences people to the point that their reactions ultimately fulfill this prophecy. This occurrence is due to positive feedback shared between the belief and the actual behavior. Here on JMU's campus, we are actively creating our own culture and allowing individuals to form expectations about this culture, thus activating the self-fulfilling prophecy and reinforcing the drinking culture here at JMU. JMU students have created this intense drinking culture, which continually reinforces the excessive drinking that occurs, creates expectations in the minds of students, and thus solidifies the extent to which the students consume alcohol. When JMU students drink, they are met with praise and high regard, or positive reinforcement from their peers. After enough time passes, this positive reinforcement given by the students increases and solidifies drinking behavior, which then contributes to the students forming expectations. Current expectations at JMU include drinking often and drinking heavily. As human beings, we enjoy harmony. We like our expectations to be met. In a sense, the JMU alcohol culture can be attributed to the self-fulfilling prophecy. We have expectations even before we arrive at JMU that we are going to be drinking often and heavily. We confirm this phenomena perceptually from just one night out at a party, and then we act in a way that meets and coincides with our expectations. So, what implications does all of this have? The truth is that JMU students end up drinking much more alcohol than they probably ever would have initially, because that is what they are expecting to do once they arrive here at JMU. The self-fulfilling prophecy phenomenon leads to the learning of this alcohol-related behavior by reinforcing previous expectations and solidifying the act of drinking often and heavily. Now that we've covered how the self-fulfilling prophecy affects alcohol culture, let's take a look at how JMU has responded. In creating this drinking culture, we have also fueled another culture in response. The anti-drinking campaign, Your Call, was established and is promoted campus-wide to address the issue of heavy drinking among JMU students by promoting helpful tips to drink more safely and responsibly. You've probably seen some of the promotional materials displayed throughout various locations on campus. This campaign was established by JMU students in direct response to, as we saw earlier, a drinking culture that we have created ourselves. The anti-drinking campaign, Your Call, is a great way to promote safe, responsible drinking across campus. However, if JMU wants to fight back, possible interventions aimed at reversing this culture should focus on classes of incoming freshmen, which are the most susceptible group of JMU students to succumb to the self-fulfilling prophecy and confirm their preconceptions, and are also the group most likely to match their behavior to that of their peers. Hopefully someday, JMU will be able to figure out ways to combat this excessive drinking.